to be Bound, a poetry reading, is part of my training at Austin, and I dedicate it to my mentor, Mari Carducci, and to my teachers, the Austin Girls and the Austin Masters. The poems I read have different authors, and they are my personal selection. The common denominator in this poetry is the fact that they all deal with aspects of a dominant-submissive relationship. And I selected them because they somehow touch me. Some because I recognize myself in them. Others because they make me feel proud to be a submissive. And one because it warns us that not all might be what it seems to be in first instance. I will start with a very special poem, one that was initially not included in my list. It is written by my master, who joined me in training in Austin, Master Alec. Born to be bound. She is born to be bound, bound to me. I told her kneel. Smiling, she obeyed. At that very moment, I knew she gifted me her precious me. While looking at the edge, I placed my collar around her neck, leaving her wondering what comes next. If she can bear the pain made for pleasure, that's what she needs. The pain made to teach her, that's what she wants. The pain made for my pleasure, that is what we need. And so it will be. Remind her the striving, how I stood there, how I told her, one can only give what belongs to him. You are born to be bound, bound to me. You belong to me. The next poem describes how I felt when I first discovered my submissive nature. The disbelief, but also the discovery of a feeling totally satisfied with myself and with my master, totally surrendering to tranquility. To be my master's slave. I can't be a slave, a small voice whispered in the dark. But you already are, the voice answered from the recesses of her mind. To be my master's slave means I've given him all of me. It means I've given him my heart, and I get to watch him care for it with the utmost care. It means I've given him my mind, and I get to watch it become more nimble under his tutelage. It means I've given him my soul, and I get to watch it dance free within the circle of his arms. It means I've given him my body, and I get to feel it respond to his expert touch. To be my master's slave means I deny him nothing. If he asks me for something, I get it. If he demands me something, I get it twice as fast. If he wishes for something, I get it 4 times as fast. Am I his servant? Well, I serve him every desire, so yes. Am I his submissive? Well, I submit to him every whim, so yes. Am I his slave? Well, I'm his to do with as he wishes, so yes. To be my master's slave means I get to fly higher than I ever have before. I get to give more than I ever have before. I get to receive more than I ever have before. I get to feel more than I ever have before. To be my master's slave means more to me than most anything ever has before. The next one is very powerful in its simplicity. I dedicate it to Master Alec, who taught me how to fly and who always will be there to catch me if my wings refuse to carry me. Come to the edge. Come to the edge, he said. I'm afraid, she said. Come to the edge, he said. She came, he pushed her, and she flew. The next poem is written from the point of view of a dominant. I found it in one of the many hidden places in Austin, and I'm not completely sure, but it could well be that it has been written by our own master Ratsu Darkstone. Everything. I will peel back your defenses, leaving you vulnerable and exposed. I will claim the deepest part of your soul, all the hidden areas you did not know that existed. I will take you to places so dark that you will need me to pull you back out. I will accept nothing less than everything. My Body is Yours definitely shows the talent we have in Austin. It is written by Claudia Sparta and selected for this event by her master Tony. My body is yours. My hair is to be petted when I please you, if that's your wish, or to be pulled relentlessly by your dominant hand. My eyes are to be fixed lovingly upon your face, or be lowered submissively and locked on your shoes. My skin is to be pressed against yours in a mad whirl of pleasure, or is to be graced by purple welts, if you care to inflict them. My neck is to be bent humbly as I slip to my knees before you, and to be embraced by a lovely collar, reminding me I belong to you. My lips are to fall upon your shoes, and every inch of your skin lovingly, or to be stretched around your manhood as I give you pleasure with my mouth. My tongue is to cherish and worship your beautiful cock when you allow me to, or to melt against yours, swirl around each other in a dark secret dance. My throat is to be explored, ravished and penetrated by your virile organ, and to swallow these lovely silver pearls I crave to taste. My back is to serve you as food table when you need to rest your legs, or to take each kiss of the flogger, bite of the whip, lick of the crop. My breasts are to be groped, squeezed, kneaded, slapped, whipped, covered in wax, whatever you find fit, or to be just exposed to please your eyes. My hands are to massage your tense muscles, to make you completely relaxed, or to be tied up solidly whenever you decide so. My knees are to be folded gracefully and kiss the floor before your feet, or to be bound with ropes as the breast part of the body. My pussy is to be immediately moist and ready to give you pleasure, and to be used and claimed only by its owner. My rear orifice is to be invaded and explored whenever you find it fit, and to squeeze your iron-hard phallus tenderly when you honor it with uses. My body is to be used at any time chosen by you. It is to be taken in any manner you wish, exists to give you a pleasure. My body is yours. The next one gave me the creeps when I first read it. I included it because we all meet them sometimes, the predators, the ones that hunt for submissives. Let it be a warning, but don't let it scare you off. Come into my dungeon. Come into my parlor, says the spider to the fly. I show you feats of magic, if you'll consent to try. I show you sacred places beyond all stress and strain, and cover you in kindness to keep you safe and sane. I'll wrap you in my arms. I'll give you what you crave. Come into my dungeon, says the master to the slave. The last poem I dedicate to all of you who have a DS on a distance, like it happens a lot in SL. But I'm sure it will appeal to most of you. A moment in life. I would accept just 1 hour in your arms, then none at all. I would accept just one kiss, if that is all you could give. I would accept a fleeting moment and cherish it forevermore. An hour, a kiss, a moment with you, I would give my life for.